Hello everyone and welcome. This is Team Chat, where we just talk about gaming, tech and random stuff, obviously. I want to introduce you to two guys, Dolce and SWAGGY.
Hello.
Hello. Hello.
Yeah, and it's basically the first episode of something that could potentially be really fun, but we're just, trying it out. Maybe it's good.
Alcohol should help sometimes. We just need to get
alcohol. Oh yes, it does.
Need to get drunk before.
Yeah. Okay, that's a good pointer for next time.
Absolutely.
All right. So obviously, we need to talk about stuff that's going on right now. And Dolce actually made a really good point about the new Steam box and CES and all that stuff. How that's going to
affect the Steam box. I'm very excited about the Steam box.
Well, that's the thing. You guys need to fill me in because I'm not too familiar with this thing. I've got my computer. I haven't looked into that yet. So what exactly is the Steam box? I don't really know.
Yeah.
The Steam box is pretty much it's a very small PC, almost as big as you would say like a PS4 or an Xbox. I think I've sent you guys an image before, just before the show.
Yeah.
And it's a lot more powerful than the PS. I think it's like double or more than that. The power of the PS4, which is it's pretty damn amazing, and it's at the same price as the Xbox One. I think it's $499, something like that.
It's basically it's
$499.
Yeah, it's supposed to be the new console killer idea kind of thing.
Exactly.
It's the crossover. I think it's the crossover between a console and a PC right now.
Exactly. Because it's gonna have Steam OS, which is I don't know if you Steam OS, and it's gonna have the big picture mode. I don't know if you guys tried it out yet.
Yeah, I wasn't too thrilled about that.
No.
It's good for TV and maybe tablets.
Exactly. Yeah, that's what it's meant for.
Wait, is there an actual operating system out here for Steam? Really?
Yeah, there's actually Steam OS, and I believe it's already out on beta.
Oh, it's Linux based, right? You can download it actually. Yeah,
you can download it. Yeah, it's Linux based, so it's totally open source, so people can do with it whatever they want. I've heard right now that it's kind of clunky, and you don't really get the best performance out of the games. But it's still in beta, and everyone is out there trying to code for it and trying to optimize it. So it has a lot of potential.
Okay. Yeah, they've been recommending though that if you don't know how it actually works, then don't bother, because you could do some serious damage to your PC if you try to install that
all
thing.
These developer kits and developer programs for certain games and. I think you should just stay away from that if you don't know really exactly what
exactly, because I've seen it run on a PC and you see like a whole bunch of code just popping up on the screen. It looked like someone was hacking your PC. It looked awful.
Like the Matrix. You see the Matrix screen appearing. But
I'm really excited.
Sorry, go ahead.
No. I'm just saying I need to look into that because I'm fine with my PC. I don't see any reason to get a smaller PC that has the same power. I'm fine with Windows. I wouldn't want to get used to a new operating system. It's just the same as Mac because I'm used to Windows. I like Windows. If I had to get used to Mac now, I would just fucking fail.
Oh yes. Sometimes I just have to do something on someone else's MacBook, and I just go, you do it.
But you also have the possibility of like dual booting it, so actually installing Windows on it.
Oh, okay. It's like for instance, some people are doing with Windows 7 and Windows 8 right now for specific games.
Yeah, split it up 2 partitions and
And I think it's really interesting for all the console guys who are willing to get into the PC gaming world, but they're not really that comfortable with PCs. They don't know much about the hardware or software, and they don't know what to do. But they want to get into that PC gaming scene because PC gaming scene, they have a lot of good games that you will just never see on the consoles.
Yeah, and it's not just the games; it's also, of course, the performance.
Exactly.
Consoles don't come even close to that.
Exactly. But this is gonna sound a little bit like PC Master Racy, but I've played. I think the last console title I've really played was Black Ops 2 on PS3, and a lot of people were saying that it looked better. And it's true. You saw that they kind of cranked up the graphics, but you could also see how much resolution they lost. It wasn't even running at 720p. I think it was like 800 by something. It was a really, really low number. And where enemies were standing like, let's say 20 or 30 meters away from you, they were just like a bunch of blurry pixels and you couldn't see anything.
It's amazing.
And I mean, resolution and frame rate for me are just a must. I really don't care about the graphics because I usually just run everything on low, especially like games like Battlefield 4, especially when I'm recording, just to get the best performance out of it. But just having that native resolution, that native 1080p and the 60 FPS is just a must for me.
Yeah, but the thing is, performance comes with a price, literally.
Exactly.
That's the only reason why people will like buying a console. Well, the most important reason buying a console over PC right now, one, it's accessibility because...
Exactly.
You know, it's a closed platform. There's nothing you go wrong. You put in the disc or you download something, you play the game.
Exactly.
It's not supposed to crash. It rarely crashes.
Yeah, and it's cheaper.
And it's cheaper. Yeah, that's
it's easy.
the thing.
It's very easy. Yeah.
If you buy a PC right now and you buy it under, let's say, $800, you're gonna not be able to play most games the way you want to play it, which you can play. For instance, if you play Battlefield 4 on PS4 right now, I've heard very good things about that graphically, and it's not running at 1080p.
Yeah.
I think it's running at 900p or something.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But right now, it is such a good step forward from the previous generation, and
yeah, true.
To spend 400 for, let's say, in euros' sake, let's say you pay 400 euros for a PC, you're not going to get the same performance as a PS4 has.
No.
Not even close.
Never.
So that's the whole reason why.
Never.
Consoles right now are still a big thing.
The Steam box is $500 though.
Yeah,
that's what I like about it. It's so cheap. You get the R9 270, which is a pretty beast graphics card. It can definitely run BF4 on medium settings, if not some higher. And it's amazing. You get a 500 gigabyte hard drive in there. You get I think it's an 8-core AMD CPU. I don't know if it's actually an 8-core or 6-core. It says multi-core. But knowing AMD, they like to put those cores, like 6 cores or 8 cores in them. So
judging by Battlefield 4, where a multi-kill is 2, it might as well just be a dual core. You never know.
It's multi, so it's more than one.
It's multi. Oh yeah.
You hear a couple of guys talking about, I got multi-cores, 8 cores. Yeah, I've got a multi-core as well. Oh, how many cores? 2.
I run a Pentium, bitch.
A Pentium 2000. Wow.
Oh, Jesus, get on my level.
Oh, I can still remember that PC. It was.
Oh yeah.
I can still remember the internet dial-up we had as well.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
Oh god.
I had that tone memorized.
Yeah. I was just about to say I can almost recreate the tone right now by humming it.
Oh man.
But yeah, definitely the Steam box. If it's going to be at that price range, which is right now, it's still speculation because it's
no, it's confirmed. It's confirmed.
It's confirmed. Okay.
Yeah, it is confirmed.
CES is going to give a lot of insight into that, which is
it's going to be featured at CES, and we're gonna know a lot more stuff about it. But the price has been confirmed, and it is by iBuyPower.
iBuyPower. Okay, but it's But I cannot believe that's the only company that's going to show off their Steam box.
Oh, no. Like, we're probably going to see a lot more Steam boxes, but they're definitely coming, and I think they're the only ones who actually thrown out the specs and actually set a price.
Well, there's also been another Steam box that has been announced, which is basically an ultimate PC, and it runs on the Steam box software on the OS.
Yeah. But true. I also saw like a it looked ridiculous. It was like this really big thing. It was really flat, and you could attach it to the back of your TV. And I believe it had like dual Titans in it or something. It was ridiculous. it was ridiculous. But
dual Titans.
I don't know who made that, but yeah.
I don't know what market of people they're trying to get to.
I know. And that thing is gonna run hot though. Like it's all flat, and you gotta put it behind your TV. I mean, it's
obviously for the hardcore gamer, but the hardcore gamer that wants to play with a controller. I don't know.
Yeah. I don't see any reason of using 2 Titans. I mean, the only reason I can think of is if you have 25 monitors and a fucking wall that you hang. You don't need.
And a lot of money.
Yeah, and a lot of money.
A shit ton of money.
Yeah.
You basically have 9 monitors hooked up, and then they show full screen, and then
you have porn open on all monitors.
Oh yeah, 4K,
several tabs of porn. That's what you
know, like those big ass TVs, like the 4K TVs.
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's just like 4 screens of that.
Or have you seen that monitor by Alienware, which is curved around the actual?
That's been out for a while though.
Oh, I've heard about that one, but I never saw it.
Yeah, I was looking it up. It is $8,000.
What?
Wow, dude.
Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Wow. It's so ridiculous. But it is very cool.
That Alienware lighting, though.
Yeah, I might sell blood and semen for that.
A lot of it.
Oh, man.
A lot of it.
A lot of it.
A lot of it.
A shit ton of it. Yeah, definitely. But
I bet you pay half the price just for that logo to like shine.
Yeah, it goes up for $800 for something.
Yeah. Where it just goes to a dim and you're like, oh my god! Like that's $4,000 at worth right there.
Oh my god!
You buy the screen and just stare at the logo.
I remember when Alienware was a thing back in the day before Dell came in and just plundered that company.
Oh yes.
Oh, okay.
When they actually had a policy where if there's something wrong about the PC, like within the I think it had a 5-year warranty or something. If there's something wrong with that PC, just send it back. We'll send you a new one. No problem.
Oh wow.
Yeah, even if that
you don't see that anymore.
Yeah, even if it's like an LED is broken or something like that. You're getting a new one. Of course, I bought my Alienware after Dell took over, so they just replaced the whole thing, and it's So I don't use it anymore.
Yeah. So moral of the story is don't buy Alienware.
Don't buy Alienware unless you have a shit ton of money and you're buying the most expensive thing you can buy from them.
Well, there are several Alienware computers that don't cost over $10,000, euros, whatever.
Are there?
Yeah, of course. A friend of mine bought a normal Alienware. It was like 1,500 euros. It was a laptop, pretty decent, so you can run Battlefield 4 on medium settings, and it's 3 years old now. So
but I'm not talking about the laptops they're putting out are actually well oriented and around gaming. I'm giving them kudos for the laptops because there are not very good gaming laptops out there. Maybe the Razer Blade or some custom laptop you have to actually build yourself.
MSI laptops, yeah.
Yeah, but
I think the MSI ones and the Asus ones are like the best out there right now.
Yeah. Okay. Well.
Yeah, they're really high end though. Like, these are beasts. But the MSI is really known for putting out those gaming laptops.
Exactly, but to buy a desktop from Alienware is basically a case where you pay $500 for it to start off with, and it looks cool, but nobody wants to buy that kind of thing.
It glows,
it's so shiny.
There's an alien on the case.
Exactly.
It's green.
It's staring at you in the bottom of your corner of your eye.
Yeah.
The thing is, though, is a gaming laptop really a sensible thing to buy? Because I could never game on a laptop.
Unless you're like a pro LoL player or something, or a Dota player, I don't think you can justify buying a gaming laptop.
Yeah, for FPS games, I think it's not a very good thing to do, because I like to have a big screen in front of me, 24-inch at least, and a lot of room for my mouse, so I couldn't see myself gaming on a tiny laptop.
And the heat, I think the heat's a big issue as well.
Yes.
Heat and the actual power, because it draws a lot of power. Yeah
but nowadays the laptops are really getting better, especially with the screen. You have 19-inch laptop screens, and then you're kind of sitting up close to your laptop as well, and it's almost the same width as a normal keyboard. It's it's getting better, but it's not at the point right now where it's just not cost effective in any case to buy a laptop instead of a desktop right now.
Exactly.
But I could understand it for, let's say, editing purposes, where you travel a lot, you need to edit on the go for, let's say, the YouTubers, and I can understand that. Like a year ago, I think, Razer, when they launched their Razer Blade, they sent a shit ton of those things to all the YouTubers. Everyone was like, fancy. But, you have to make a video about it, and then blah, 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 blah.
Oh, yeah, of course you do.
Yeah, that thing is amazing. It's expensive, but it's amazing. But also for editing, that's the only real reason why.
That would be awesome, though. Yeah,
I wouldn't be playing everywhere. I wouldn't be playing Battlefield 4. Portable anywhere. No.
Well, in the current state that Battlefield 4 is in, I'm guessing you don't want to play that much either way, even if you have a crap.
Yeah, that's true. But, you know, not any laptop's going to save that. But, yeah, I'm glad I bought my desktop instead of my laptop. I still use my laptop, you know, to when I actually travel or visit my parents, or just put it in my bag.
Or porn, and
or porn.
Porn, it's always a solution. Porn is always...
Exactly, yeah.
Oh,
it's porn on the go.
That actually reminds me...
porn.
That actually reminds me of an article I read yesterday about how PS4 users are watching 3 times as much porn as Xbox One users.
Yes.
And what their search criteria are, because number one with PS4 users, I think it's teens, and the number one with Xbox One users, it's anal.
What?
Really?
Okay, first question that I have: why are there statistics on this, and can you trust them?
I don't know.
Who wakes up in the morning? Who wakes up in the morning and says, "Oh,
but oh my God, I wanted to know these statistics."
Yeah.
Probably like 2 guys getting stoned and just ask themselves like, I wonder. Let's look this up. Yeah,
let's look this up. And holy shit, anal. What?
Holy fuck.
Exactly.
Yeah, I saw a whole bunch of stuff in there, like bukkake and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, that's. Yeah.
I saw it as well. Yeah, it was messed up. It's funny though. Funny.
I have never watched. I have an Xbox 360. I've never used it to. I've never even think about using to watch porno.
Oh, I did it with my PS3. Yeah.
Really? You did?
Yeah. A lot of people are doing it with the PS3. Like I knew all my friends were doing it, and and the thing was with the PS3 was when you open like 4 or 5 tabs, the PS3 would just freeze. So every time you would open a new tab or like click a video, it was like this tense moment because you knew at any moment that your PS3 just could just freeze.
Yeah, it's the NSA getting all your data. You know, the PS3 can't handle that. It's just sending it all over, and then it crashes.
Oh man, yeah, because back in the day it was revolutionary. I mean, going to the internet through your console, it was like wow.
Oh yeah,
so everyone was doing it. Yeah,
I remember that when a friend of mine
Google anything on that PS3, so we're just watching porn. Yeah,
that's just so fucking pointless. Just like internet on TVs.
Exactly.
Yeah, the time that you need to put in to open your internet browser on your TV and type in the URL with your fucking TV remote, which takes for ages.
Exactly.
You have your PC turned on, connected to your internet, and then you just can use your PC as normal.
Exactly. Yeah.
But that's gonna be the new thing that Kinect is supposed to solve, right? When you can just talk to it and it just voice
recognition doesn't fucking work. I mean,
I heard it was pretty good on
It's a lot
Kinect.
better,
I heard it's pretty good. If you are natively speaking that language, or you speak there's not retarded English to it, it understands what you're saying.
Imagine what Scottish people are.
Yeah.
Give me bread. Yeah, no, it's not coming.
Oh god.
But it's also the hand. Wait, no. The hand movement, and by that I mean holding up your hand to actually click something on the screen. Not. Okay.
Oh, we just had another idea: 3D interactivity with porn with the Kinect.
Oh my! Oculus Rift.
Oh
dude.
yes.
Oculus Rift.
I would be so afraid of that though. It would get in too close, and everything. It's just
too close.
What?
Yeah, the penis.
Oh,
wait,
yes, true.
Why would you? it's just a giant penis in your face all the time. It's
oh my god, yeah.
Clearly, you watched the wrong. Okay.
I've had this discussion with friends of mine so often about 3D porn and how people would find it awesome. I wouldn't fucking like it. It's just too. It's too in depth. I mean, it's too real.
But are we talking like
intended.
3D glasses or Oculus Rift?
No, 3D glasses.
Oh well, I don't really mind
because that shit's coming at you.
I know, but it would be so funny though.
I don't know. I'm afraid. I don't know this. I'm
completely. It would be so funny. Like the cum shot just at your face. Oh my god.
I'm completely
terrifying, dude.
I'm completely comfortable with the way I'm watching porn right now. I don't need to innovate into something new.
Dude, but can you imagine Oculus Rift porn?
I love how fucking easy it is to get off topic. That's amazing.
Yes.
Yeah.
That is true.
Oh my god.
But also, coming back to the actual Steam box, that controller though.
Ooh, that one looks really interesting.
Is that the one that looks like a triple-headed dildo with a touch screen?
Exactly,
okay,
yes.
Yeah, then I watch the...
Actually, the touchpads are really interesting, because supposedly they're like made out of these little sensor... I'm going to call them like sensor balls, like really tiny little balls. And depending on which game you play, they like pop up so that you can actually press them. It's like... It's really hard to explain.
It's not just touchscreen?
No, it's not touch. It's well, they call it a touchpad, but it's really it's different from the traditional touchscreen.
Yeah, everyone knows balls are sensitive.
Okay, do you how do I explain this? Did you ever see like this like box of I want to call them nails, and when you put your hand into them,
oh yeah,
the nails pop. Yeah, the nails pop up from the other side, so you actually can see your handprint.
Oh
in them.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
And you always put your face in there as well because
exactly.
it feels funny.
It's yeah. I do the same thing.
Wait, am I the only
it's actually something like that. So let's say, for example, you're playing a game like I'm going to say Call of Duty here. You don't need a lot of buttons, so 4 buttons are going to pop up. But when you're playing a game like Arma, like a whole bunch of buttons are going to pop up because you actually need to. Yeah,
it's going to be like that.
Do a lot of exactly. Yeah.
But what
it's going to be like that? It's the future, bro.
But there's no. But what are the joysticks going to be then?
I think the other one is I don't know. I really don't know how they're going to do it.
It'll be touchscreen, isn't it? Or is it
touchpad? Yeah.
I can't even operate my smartphone properly. I could never play a game because I need some kind of feedback to feel what the character is actually doing.
I know, but apparently they know what they're doing, and they're like it's going to be like a super sensitive touchpad. And I think like a lot of high respectable people in the tech industry tried it out, and they actually said like, wow, this is really accurate. This is like, I don't even want any thumbsticks anymore.
But dude, have you tried playing Minecraft on your phone? You know how difficult that shit is?
It's a phone, dude. It's a phone. It's not made for that.
Yeah, I think it's one of those things where right now it would be very confusing to people that controller unless you have actually tried it.
Yeah,
because people are like, for instance, for me, I didn't know it was not just touchscreen, and I'm just figuring out. I'm looking at it and I'm thinking to myself, oh wow, that's touchscreen. I don't really want that controller. Can I hook up an Xbox 360 controller to it? But it's something else. I believe
it would make sense.
Yeah, but it's one of those things where it visually doesn't sell that much. It's all about the experience.
True. It kind of, I like how it looks, but yeah, for playability, it's weird. It's weird, yeah.
I don't know. I like it, but yeah, I'm just gonna have to wait and see.
I'm really excited for it. Yeah.
I'm just gonna have to wait and see whether or not the Steam box is gonna kick PS4 and Xbox One off the throne.
If they figure out the OS, if they do that right, then definitely.
Yes.
Then it's just a matter of just marketing it right.
True.
And just like shove it in their face, like I don't know if they can actually say twice as powerful as a PS4, but like say something like twice as powerful as a current gen consoles or something, like, and just market it the right way, and it will take off. It definitely will take off.
They basically have to tell the public that it is not a PC, because right now, if I ask you, all right, what's Steam? You instantly go, okay, well that's an online store where you can buy PC games.
Yeah, but nearly all the console players won't know what Steam is.
Yeah, but
I think it's on PS3 right now,
really?
isn't it? Yeah, it's on PS3.
Well, I haven't got my PS3 connected, so I wouldn't know.
I never tried it. I don't even know if you can buy games from it, but yeah, you can get it on PS3.
Yeah, but yeah, they have to step away from that image. The public image that Steam is just for PC, true. They're gonna have to change that massively, which is gonna be a big task. True. But if they like you say, if they are marketing it right, they really could, wake the people up thinking that the Xbox One,
the money for that.
Yeah,
they have Valve money.
Oh, dude, they have made a shit ton of money of Steam and all their games.
Yes. They don't want to do it like Nvidia did it with the Shield, the Nvidia Shield. I don't know if you.
Yes.
Yeah, they tried the same thing. It's actually a really good thing. It's still, I mean, it's not very appealing to me. But I mean, I know a couple of people who I know one guy who has it, and he's really happy with it. So I've already seen it in action, and it's the way they marketed it was like to only PC gamers and already people who already knew about Nvidia. That's the way they marketed it, and so it didn't really took off in the general public, and that's kind of a shame, I think, because the only people who really knew about it were the gamers or people who were at like. Conventions like CES and stuff.
If I had a product and I wanted to market it, I would try every single person I could think of.
Exactly. Yeah, because I was at Gamescom, I believe, it was last year, I was at Gamescom, and you actually had this big Razer booth, and they were showcasing the Shield.
Oh, yeah.
And you had a bunch of people looking at it and asking, like, hey, what is that? What is that thing? Like, those were obviously gamers, because they went to Gamescom, but still, they didn't know what NVIDIA Shield was.
Yeah,
that was kind of weird to see.
But I remember last year that when they announced that thing on CES, and it was basically the whole it stole the show on CES, the NVIDIA Shield, and everyone's talking about it. And the concept is actually really good for the people who don't know what it is. It streams gameplay directly from your PC to the NVIDIA Shield, and that way you can just play any game that you play on your PC directly on your NVIDIA Shield for, let's say, Battlefield 4, but, it has its separate controls and everything built in, and a separate screen built in. It's basically what they did with the PS4 and the PS Vita. Where you could stream gameplay directly to the PS Vita and play it from there.
But you do need... Oh, yeah, true. Well, I don't think... No, Wii U is different, I think, because it's infrared transmission.
Okay.
Yeah, because it actually, you need the thing with the NVIDIA Shield is the only downside of it is that you really need a big, powerful router, an expensive one.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. You need a...
Because it transfers everything through Wi-Fi, so you really need a big, powerful router.
Well, I've actually heard you can play it... it's basically your upload speed, right? Because if you could basically stream it to the internet... And could you get it back to, let's say, if you're playing in another country?
You're like rendering graphics in real time and transferring it to another device. So it needs to be like really, really, really fast.
It's just
I think we're talking about.
It's just like streaming, right? It's just like shadow play. It basically transmits a shadow play stream.
Well, isn't it like it has to?
I guess.
Yeah. Firstly, it has to get the picture of it, the game itself. And then implement the controls and send that back. So it's not just receiving, which what streaming is, and then it's going to send stuff back. It's twice the time.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not going to be a huge file, but I know what you mean. You're going to have beast internet to use it.
Exactly. Just a beast router, because it needs to. It's just the amount of information that is being transmitted. I think they were talking about like it had to be like 5 gigahertz or something, which is huge.
Yeah, like one of those. You basically have to pay $150 for a router.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, one of those, which is
it's insane.
Totally not.
Because otherwise, the latency is too noticeable.
Yeah. I don't have that one. I still have the one.
No, and I mean, it doesn't really appeal to me. I think my interest in portable consoles died with the PSP. I think that would. Yeah.
But dude, have you seen how much the 3DS has been sold right now compared to the...
I know. But who wants a 3DS when 2DS is out?
I know, right?
I mean, yeah.
I know, right?
It's...
I think, the thing is, the 2DS costs $99, I think, and the 3DS $130.
I'm thinking about getting one, actually.
But the thing is, I've never seen a 2DS.
No, me neither.
I can go into an electronics store and they just have a picture of the 2DS saying, this is the 2DS, you want to buy it? All right, well, we'll order it for you.
I think they're all sold out, I think.
Well, you're out of luck.
People will not buy 3DSs anymore. Like,
I don't know.
It's useless.
It's supposed to be supposed to have been sold greatly through Christmas. The 3DS.
Oh, yeah, true.
I don't know.
I think we're just like confused parents. They just bought a 3DS, and I don't know.
Oh, if you think about how parents buy games for their kids, how much they getting ripped off and.
Dude, I saw this. I think it was like 2 weeks ago, around Christmas. There was this mom walking around with a PS3, and I was like, I am sure her son or her daughter wanted a PS4. I am sure. She just got it wrong.
Oh, that is. But she's thinking, hey, this is a cheap version. Let me just get this one, and then it's completely the wrong console, and then this.
Yeah.
I could just imagine this kid opening it like, Sony, and then PS3, and he's like.
Oh my god!
or even worse, if he already has one.
Oh yes!
Oh my god!
That would be even worse. That would be. Oh my god! Yeah.
No, it would be worse for them. It would be funny for us.
True.
We are evil. I'm totally evil.
Yes, that is true.
Man.
But yeah, I can see the Steam box really going places if they, get their basically their reputation should be. Yeah, the new console, but better and cheaper.
Exactly. I really do hope it takes off.
Should be. And also the Steam sales are going to be... They're going to implement the Steam sales as soon as possible on that thing. Because that's the only reason why I really love Steam that much.
Exactly. That's why I switched to PC. It was when I wanted to play games like DayZ and stuff, but I also just the games were so expensive on console. It was insane, dude.
Yeah, and then
compared to PC, it's insane.
And then you have those sales on Steam where, especially the last holiday sales. I'm telling you, I've bought 8 games. I've bought 8 games.
It's insane. I saw this. I saw all over Reddit there were these posts. Oh my god, why am I buying all these games? I didn't have Steam at the time, and like half a year ago or something, I got Steam and they said, oh, what is this? Games I bought for $20 for €2 or something. That was fucking insane.
Oh yes.
And I did the same thing. I bought 8 games over the holidays and I haven't played them once.
Yeah.
The only reason why you would buy a game is the amount of percentage it's off.
Yeah.
If it's like 90% of you're gonna be like, well, I don't know the game, but I'm gonna buy it because 90%
it's
off.
Collecting. It's a hobby.
It's but the thing is, you're never gonna play it.
Well, once as an alibi.
I bought Sleeping Dogs. I think it was during the winter sales.
Oh.
I played it like an hour. I liked it, but I never played it again. So I still need to get into that. Yeah.
I was afraid when I bought Fallout New Vegas Ultimate Edition when I just bought something that it is a really great game, but I've already played on the Xbox I'm just not gonna play it on the PC. And now that I installed mods, I'm like, I'm gonna be playing this game.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's so good with mods, dude.
But already had crashes and stuff, and that's a bit.
I think it's like a faulty mod or something. Or I know it's tricky, but once you figure it out, it's a great game, especially with the mods.
Oh man, I just spent way too much money on Steam sales, and I probably will in the future with the summer sales or the spring sales.
Of course.
Yes.
Just anything when it says Steam sales, it's just I'm gonna buy stuff. It's going to be bad for my bank
Considering Steam sales or games in general, what's the game that you're looking forward to most in 2014?
Ooh. The game I'm looking forward to the most. For me personally,
you don't have multiple choice. It's just one game. I want to fuck you over totally.
I already could think about one, but just because it seems so promising, which is Titanfall for me.
Titanfall, yes.
But it's EA. And I just it's one of those things where people that have been playing it say it's awesome, but people say that the same about Assassin's Creed Black Flag, which it's a great game, but it's not that exciting. It's not that innovating at all.
No, it's boring. It's as boring as the first one.
Well, it wasn't boring.
The first one was great because the first one was great.
It was original.
The first couple of hours, but then you were like, oh it's getting repetitive. Okay, you already knew what kind of missions you were going to get, but it was something. It was mind blowing at the time because it was so new. It was innovating, but the actual gameplay was really repetitive. And my hopes were really high when the second one launched, and it was kind of the same thing. And then I think they just started releasing them like yearly, and then I just saw like, this is like the Call of Duty of Assassin's Creed. Like they're implementing the same business model as Call of Duty, just releasing game year after year and not really doing that much in terms of innovation.
I mean, why change anything if it works?
True.
It's a money maker.
Because at the end of the day, it's all about exactly. It's all about the money.
It's a cash cow, is what it is.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's not going to cost that much money to produce that game anymore because the engine is there, the graphics are there, the team is there. They know what they're doing. They can deliver every year, and it's going to sell. So why the hell would you change it? It's exactly what Call of Duty has been over the past years, and now it's biting Call of Duty in the ass. Because they're I'm not sure. They've probably sold more than BF4 still, but. I just can't.
But I mean, if they keep implementing the same business model as they are now, next year they're going to lose a little bit more money. The year after that, it's going to be more, and the year after that, they're just going to have a bad name, and it's going to spread, even towards the non-gamers. The guys who play like every weekend, they play like a couple of games of Call of Duty. It's going to reach them. It's going to reach them like, Call of Duty sucks. It's boring. I'm not playing that anymore. I'm moving towards something else.
That's the thing. Maybe
it's
what you
Titanfall.
think.
Maybe it's
that's
maybe
what
it's BF4. I don't know.
Because that people say that a lot. They say Call of Duty is becoming repetitive, which it has, of course. But people still buy it because they can and they have to and stuff. When they get into the
series. There's no real other competitor out there, especially for consoles. because Call of Duty is a console game.
Yes.
And no other game is running at 60 FPS, and that is what made Call of Duty. It is those 60 frames per second.
Yes, but
with Titanfall and possibly like other titles, it's going to change.
Exactly. That's what Titanfall has been called from the beginning, because it's also by Respawn Entertainment, which has been made by one of the Call of Duty creators, which has been fired by Infinity Ward, all that, blah, blah, blah. But they've been saying, all right, this is going to be the Call of Duty killer. Is it going to be?
It's a bad name.
It's of course it's a bad name.
It's not.
It's not. It's all press, but it's. I just really want to see. I'm really interested for this game, but before I'm going to judge anything about it, and I'm not going to pre-order anything anymore. But yeah, I just want to see. I just want to see this game. I'm really excited.
Yeah,
and,
me too.
I can't wait to play.
Yeah, I'm excited. I'm not that excited though. I don't know how I feel about the whole vertical gunfights and stuff, and the jetpacks and all that.
It works well,
and the robots. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Yeah. All I'm hoping for is that it's balanced.
Yeah,
that's
I'm
all.
generally not the biggest fan of futuristic shooters.
Yeah, me too.
It looks fun, but it wouldn't be something that I play every day.
But
for me, yeah, it's
if they balance it correctly, I'll play it. I have no problem with.
Yeah, but look at PlanetSide 2 right now. It's the exact same thing. It's vertical. It's very vertical, that game as well, especially when you're attacking bases. Yeah, but and it's all jetpacks and stuff. It's free, but free. It works. It works. It's a hell of a lot of fun.
But it's large scale. It's large scale. It's not for everyone. It is. What was I going to say? Yeah. Oh god, brain fart.
Oh my god, Dolce is losing his voice. What is happening to this
world?
my
god, I have PlanetSide in my head. No, Titanfall, that's it, Titanfall.
Oh wow.
Titanfall is going to be very Call of Duty-ish in the sense that it's very tight.
Very arcadey.
The maps are going to be exactly. It's very arcadey. The maps are very small. It's very close combat oriented, and in that aspect it's going to resemble more to Call of Duty. And I don't know if it can really work, with all the robots and the vertical gunfights and all that, and the jetpacks. And I hope it does. I hope they balance it out correctly.
I hope so.
I really do.
So Swaggy, what is your game for next year?
It's a bit hard because what you probably don't know is that open world games. For me, it's probably gonna be Watch Dogs, because that looks freaking awesome. I played at least 500 hours of GTA 4. I wasn't doing the missions or anything. I think I did one mission, and then I said, nah, fuck this, and I just went on a rampage, and that's what I did every single time. Watch Dogs probably going to be the same thing. But just
I hope so.
The thing that you have control of of the whole city, basically. That's just an appeal for me to say, every time I play, it's going to be different. And now I'm going to get a Red Bull.
Yeah.
Yes, definitely. Yeah, it's a game I'm looking forward to as well. I was kind of sad when they announced new consoles. They were going to say, oh yeah, we're going to release this game, this game, this game.
Yeah.
And then they only released 4 games that are actually exclusive to that specific console. And
True.
Especially on the Xbox One, like Rise, Son of Rome, and what?
Oh man, that game looks fantastic. I know the gameplay isn't all that fun.
It's graphically really, really impressive, but
not only graphically, it's just the cinematics and the story is just it's amazing. Just the way they've written the actual story of that game, and like the cinematics and how it's been directed, the camera work especially, it's just amazing. I love it. The voice acting too. I don't know who's doing that. The main character guy. I don't know who was doing his voice, but man, his voice, I love it.
It's probably Dolce in disguise.
No, it's like Russell Crowe, but better.
Russell
That's all
Crowe,
I can say.
but better. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. It's man.
Okay, Dolce, and finally, what is your go-to game for next year?
It's that's a hard one. All I have in mind is Metal Gear Solid 5.
I've never played any of those.
Yeah, same.
Man, you missed out, dude. It's probably my favorite gaming franchise ever. My favorite franchise, yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Okay. Well,
the story is so good, and I think like Metal Gear Solid 4. I think that game, like half of the game time, like the actual gameplay, the time you play the game, was cinematics. Everything, just story and dialogue, but like really, really well done. It's amazing. I love it. I know a lot of people don't like it because they're not really into cinematics and story. They just want to play and fuck people up and shoot at stuff. But I really like it. If dialogue is well written and it fits in the story, I love it. I mean, in that game, you had like cinematics that went on for like 20 minutes, dude.
Ooh, well,
it was insane. It was like a movie. Dude.
Is it insane good or insane bad? Because I mean, you buy it.
No, it's insane good. It's insane good.
You buy a game to play and not watch.
I know, but the gameplay is also really, really good. I think that game, I put in like 40 hours or something to finish it. It was amazing.
For a single-player game, that's really impressive.
Single player, that's a lot.
It is really impressive, yeah. And look at how much time they're investing in making that game. It's insane. It's all because of Hideo Kojima, the guy who created the game, the very first one. He was like his story, it's amazing. He was inspired by the big Hollywood movies, and he wanted to bring that towards gaming. But he didn't want it to be too. I'm gonna pick Call of Duty here again. He didn't want the gameplay to be, too Hollywood in the sense that it's only like shooting at people, blowing up cars, big those big epic moments.
Michael Bay.
Exactly, yeah, Michael Bay. He didn't want it to be like that, but he wanted action, but he also wanted a story. He wanted a really good story and really good dialogue, really good voice acting, and it's amazing. I've never bonded with a character like I have in Metal Gear Solid. It's the complexity of that story is just...
Well, maybe it's going to be on Steam in a sale or something, and I get it. Ha.
I hope so. I hope they're going to bring it to the PC, because I know it's going to be on PS4 and Xbox. And now that Metal Gear Rising is coming to PC, I've seen on Steam, I really hope they bring Metal Gear Solid 5 to PC. I really do. That game.
Yeah, I'm excited now. But yeah, with that, I want to wrap up because we've been going way over the time. It's actually planning ahead.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to thank you guys for joining Team Chat, Dolce and Swaggy. Thank you guys.
No problem.
Absolutely.
And
my pleasure.
Yeah, we'll see you guys in a week because this is supposed to be a weekly thing. And I hope you guys liked it. If you did, leave a like rating. And see you till next week.
See ya.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Boy.